All right, guys, we have a second look at this knife today. This is not the exact knife I did about 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, something like that. Um, this is the Herman Knives Slim number 65. Previously, I did number 32 or 23. I don't remember. Dyslexia is taking its toll on me these days. But anyway, this was loaned in from Alice over at Ali Paracord. Check her out down below. I've talked about her before. I won't bore you with those details now. And we're not going to go through all of the specs and details on this because I did that previously. And it's basically the same knife. So Herman is a Polish knife maker. These are made one at a time, custom handmade knives. And they're pretty awesome. Yeah, there's no two ways around it. I liked it before. I still like it now. I did not go and watch my previous video right before this. So it will be interesting if you want to go watch that one and see if I say anything different. It has kind of a unique and distinctive sound. It's a little bit of a twang from the lock bar. I don't mind it. I like just this straight bronzed out look on this particular one. It's titanium scales. It's 5 inches closed, 8 3/4 overall. Has a carbon fiber backspacer. Titanium pocket clip. Runs on bearings. Obviously, the pivot is captured here, which I love that little detail. Where it's just, you know, a lot of times they'll do like a little D-ring underneath. So it still looks like a circle here. But I like the fact that he's kind of machined both the pivot and the scale to capture that side there. I think that's awesome. M390 blade. Kind of a unique pivot there, so you will need a different tool than you typically would need. It's not just your T8, T6, T10. It is a tamper-proof Torx with that little pin in the middle. So that may be an issue or a problem for some. The other hardware is just standard, probably T8s. I didn't measure, but I'm guessing. Inset liner lock. Looks great. Bolts in right down here. There's heavy milling inside of the scales for weight reduction. There's a good look at that lock bar. I love how you can see the button head screws there that just poke out these two little look like rivets there on by the pocket clip. Just well done. Well machined, well done. Same with the body screws that come through this way. There's just a little button head here. Hidden hardware might have been another way to go, where it just blindly goes in. But I think having the little buttons stick out really gives it a little bit of symmetry there. I like the way that looks. You can feel them slightly, but in the milling and whatnot, they don't protrude. They just kind of bump out. This is a great knife. Super slim, super slicey. Works great. One little thing. The pocket clip, it almost has a hook. And it doesn't, in my particular jeans, it doesn't smoothly deploy from the pocket. It almost looks like a hook there. I wished there was more of a ramp to deploy from your pocket. Outside of that, and maybe a little more chamfering around the flipper tab, those are my only two little nitpicks. The pocket clip is more of an issue. The flipper tab is just really a personal preference. But and Alice can and or Jeff can chime in the comments maybe and see if in their pockets the pocket clip is a problem at all or not. I'm guessing in Alice's it's not, because her girl jeans are probably not deep enough, the pockets, to carry this knife. I don't understand why that is. They need to make pockets in lady jeans the same size as men's jeans. I don't know. Here it is with the Spyderco, the Kubi, and I don't know, the VC Edge, since we're going to do custom. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'll put a link right up here to the previous Herman Knives Slim video if you want all of the details. I'm pretty sure back then I was just firing off all the specs and details and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's an awesome knife. It's kind of cool to revisit. I thought I would do a quick video just kind of giving my thoughts again and then see if they're different from a year or two ago. So don't always take second looks at knives, but this one's cool enough. I thought it was worth 5 minutes. So there you go. Thanks a lot, guys.